It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And quite a few players out of the lineup, taking a look at who's out for both teams.
A half dozen scratches from the game. A lot of players stuck watching from the sidelines.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Ivica Zubac, Harden out there with Dunn. Then it's John Collins, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And for the Raptors, Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Ingram, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You know, Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injury.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
Now here's Leonard. Collins up top. Back to Leonard. Collins, a screen on Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now the Clippers with it. Harden with it. He's picked up by Dick. Harden against Ingram. Some solid defense from Ingram. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Down low. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He can't get that one. Collins with some nice D. Harden outside. Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Darko Rajakovic.
Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Quickly finds Barnes. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And again, no good by Toronto.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Now here's Leonard. Harden outside. Pass to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
You don't want to give Kawhi that kind of positioning. He doesn't waste good looks.
We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
Raptors trail by 4. Dick passes to Barnes. Back to Dick. Here's Quickly. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Every now and then Quickly can feel out that mid-range and attack that area.
Harden scanning the floor. Collins a screen on Quickly. The 3 from Harden gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to talk to his guys.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Now Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Ingram. No good there. Great D that time from Leonard. Clippers leading by 5. Done outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Toronto ball.
Raptors have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Barnes. And the layup falls.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Zubac finds Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 5 now.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Ingram outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Ingram. He has yet to score. Barnes against Collins. Barnes kicks to Quickly. On the clock. Dick can't get it to go. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. And Leonard has it in the corner. With 1 on the clock, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And we love it when Kawhi takes it over into his own hands. What a special player.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Derek Jones comes in for Chris Dunn. Toronto with the ball. 9-point game. Now, here's Quickly. And it's Ingram missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dick passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Shot from the inbound. Offensive rebound. Here's Dick. Hits it from three-point range.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Outside, Jones. Back to Harden. The 3. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors trail by 6. Now Dick shoots over Leonard. And too long on the shot. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Now, here's Lopez. Still without a basket. 5 to shoot. From deep, Collins. Lobo with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Quickly against Leonard. Gets an open look and hits. Quickly's got his 2nd basket of the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
From the low block, and Leonard gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And herein lies the problem with trying to defend Leonard, his versatility. You take one thing away, he hurts you with another.
Pass to Abaji. His 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers leading by 8. Here's Harden. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Miller comes in for John Collins. And Washington subbed in for James Harden. And that one's good, Abaji.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Leonard after Toronto got the 3-pointer. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Barnes outside. Lawson sets a screen for Barnes. No good on the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
Here's Shed. Inside. Here's Barnes. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubats. Miller is out there with Christie. And it's Jones in at the small forward. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Sanders checked in for Christie. Over in the corner, Batum. High post, Zubats. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist from Zubats. Batum's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Shed. Pass to Agbaji. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Miller outside. Back to Sanders. And the dunk by Sanders.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And he makes that one. Agbaji's got 5 now. Clippers leading by 11. Sanders with the ball. Miller outside. Wants to get it to Zubats, and does. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, in the paint, Zubats is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Pass to Agbaji. Plenty of space. That's good on the jump shot. He has 7.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here is Miller. Scoreless thus far. Jones finds Batum. Shoots the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pass to Mobo. Here's Agbaji. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Sanders. Miller outside. Now Zubats. And Barnes comes to help. Batum wide open. He fires. 4 on the clock. Zubats no good. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Shed. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Donnie's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for Sanders. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Harden's got 10.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Pass to Mobo. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Shed. And again, no good by Toronto. Clippers leading by 10. Dunn dishes to Harden. The 11-footer. They get the rebound. On the wing, Harden. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
A few guys with better handles than James Harden. Really a magician with the rock.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Mobo. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's Shed. And it's off from three-point range. LA has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Abaji. He's got 9. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. We've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Done outside. Pass to Zubac. Outside, Jones. Batum for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Mobo. Here's Abaji. He's got 12. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Zubac, a screen on Lawson. Here's Dunn. And they get it back. Jones, the pass to Zubac. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Lopez, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for Jones. Raptors trail by 11. Ingram outside. Pass to Mobo. To the paint. Now quickly. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Quickly's got 7 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Quickly.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Harden kicks to Batum. Back to Harden. The 11-footer. That one's not going to go. Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Mobo can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 8. Harden the pass to Lopez. Nails the baby hook. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Ingram right side. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless. That's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Now Leonard, following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Kawhi puts it down hard.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here is Quickly. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Barnes. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. Done outside. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Ingram. Hasn't made one yet. To halt the run, and the shot is good.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
1:14 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Leonard from three. Another miss by Leonard. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Brook Lopez. And Colin subbed in for Derek Jones. Raptors trail by 14. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And the first one at the line is good. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. You don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward. You're giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Leonard. Shoots from 12. Barnes grabs the miss. Faster quickly. Here's Ingram. And the rejection by Collins. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for L.A. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there, compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Ingram is out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Now here's Barnes. Lock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Dunn. Defense right on him. The Clippers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Shooting for the Clippers, Chris Dunn, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a lead.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
That one misses.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in, night out. He's giving you his all.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Barnes has got 8 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Collins finds Dunn. To the inside. Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Leonard. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Ingram.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Outside Leonard. There's the pick. Back to Harden. Takes it inside. Leonard with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Barnes against Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes outside. A three-pointer, no good. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all three levels.
Raptors trail by 12. Barnes outside. Pass to Dick. Launches a three. Here's Mamukelashvili. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Mamukelashvili has got his first points in this one. Harden outside. Dunn outside. And here's Harden. Outside Leonard. Lets it go with a three. Zubac kicks to Dunn. Clippers moving the ball around. Collins passes it to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to quickly. Ingram outside. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Harden now, top of the key. Outside Collins. Dunn outside. Pass to Zubac. In the corner. Harden. Over quickly. Harden can't hit. Raptors trail by 10. Puts up a deep three. And it's quickly missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The drive from Leonard.
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Here's Dick. The shot misses. Dunn with some nice D. Here's Harden. Second shot opportunity. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bounce pass Dick. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Clippers leading by 12. And here's Harden for 3. Again, the miss by Harden.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Quickly against Harden. Leonard inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Jones checked in for Dunn.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Here's Abaji. The Clippers grab the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Harden against quickly. Zubac in the post. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Zubac has got 9 points. Raptors trail by 14. Pass to quickly. Back to Lawson. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And here's Collins. There's a screen by Collins. Lawson against Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And Harden with the stop.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Toronto with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Agbaji. 12 points for him. Count that bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A three from Leonard. The offensive rebound. The shot's good. 11 points in the game.
Nice job by Zubac using his size and just making his presence felt.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Back to Quickly. Lawson with a screen on Hart. Here's Quickly. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Immanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
And that one drops.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Collins.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
The Clippers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
The line for the Clippers, John Collins, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Collins has such concentration when he's out on the floor, and it can help really steady a basketball team.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Miller's checked in for Leonard, and it's done in for James Harden. Good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 15. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Murray Boyle. And stolen by Dunn. Here's the floater. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Los Angeles, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Chris Bennett, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. And so Dunn nails both of them. So it's Toronto now, trailing by 17. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Lawson. Here's Agbaji. 14 points for him. It's good from long range. Agbaji's got 5 points now this quarter. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Zubac. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers ahead, leading by 14. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lewis going with. Batum is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Harden. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Pass to Agbaji. Batum grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now, here is Harden. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And this is Harden's specialty, one of the best in the league at drawing contact and yet still able to convert.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the Beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Here's Shed. Here's Murray Boyle.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Raptors. Lawson with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Pass to Shed. Here's Murray Boyle. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Harden. Lopez outside. And Batum kicks to Jones. Inside, here's Dunn. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Mobo can't hit. Clippers leading by 18. Harden dishes to Dunn. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lopez finds Harden from the arc. Mobo with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Shed. Pass to Agbaji. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Abaji's got 19 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Harden. Done outside. Launches it. A rebound by Shed. Raptors trail by 16. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Look at that.
A great hustle from Harden in transition, getting up the court as quickly as possible.
Here's Shed. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Lawson. Here's Agbaji. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Abaji's got 10 points in just the second half.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
So it's Toronto. Harden missing his last shot.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Second team foul. At the line for 3.
And that one misses. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Clippers leading by 13. Now here's Dunn. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Mamukelashvili has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Ingram. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
Pass to Mobo. There's the pick. Takes a three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 15 rebounds here tonight. And it's Mamukelashvili missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Leonard gets it to go.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. Here's Mobo. Ingram setting a pick for Dick. Off target with his three. And so Miller will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 17. Dunn outside. Right side, Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Leonard's got 37.
That trip was going nowhere. Credit Leonard staying calm in the face of the shot clock.
Here's Mobo. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Pass to Zubac. Out to Miller. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Sinks the three-pointer.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Dick. Here's Mobo. Looking to end the run. Collins grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Raptors shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Now Dick. Pass to Mobo. And here is Ingram. Dick with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good D by Miller. Clippers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Dunn passes to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Ingram. Leonard, no luck. Toronto's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Mobo. Misses the three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Leonard. The putback, and it's Ingram with the rebound. It's Dick on the wing, covered by Miller. Here's Dick. Pass to quickly. They need this one. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. To the paint. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They set the pick. For three, Ingram drills it from outside.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Collins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
John Collins at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Brown comes in for Leonard. And Washington subbed in for Dunn. And he sinks the second. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Leonard.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Now, here's Quickly. Barnes outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 12-3 run. And here is Washington. Miller outside. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now, here's Quickly. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, I guess it's fair to say defense really set the tone for your team tonight.
For sure. That's what we're trying to build up to, being a great defensive team. And we just want to keep our energy at the start of the game.
Appreciate your time, man. Go enjoy the win. Kevin?
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.